a story about a virus lifting some genes from the black widow spider?
Mm-hmm,
Tell
exactly.
us about that.
So I think it's easiest to consider the story as kind of like the biological version of Russian nesting dolls, where smaller and smaller and smaller dolls are tucked into one another. That's a useful framework for thinking about what I'm going to tell you next. Which is that in this case, we're not dealing with dolls, but with a virus that tucks itself inside a type of bacteria that tucks itself into spiders and insects. The virus is called WO, and that's spelled capital W, capital O, like whoa.
Whoa.
And whoa, exactly. And it infects a bacteria called Wolbachia, which in turn is found inside animals, such as insects and spiders. Now, what's interesting is that the virus's genome contains some snippets of animal genes, including those that produce venom in black widow spiders. In fact, 1/3 of its genome is basically a hodgepodge of various animal genes, and that's something that scientists did not think could happen. So,
Wow. So over the life evolution of this virus, it went around picking up genes from things it infected.
Yes. So that's one of the questions that scientists are trying to answer is how exactly did a spider gene end up in the viral genome?
Wow.
Because normally you only see viruses grabbing genes from the organisms that they actually infect, which in this case is not the spider or the insects, but the bacteria that lives inside them. So viruses that infect bacteria normally only steal bacterial genes. Viruses that infect animals like spiders and insects will steal genes from the spiders and insects. But this is the first time that virologists have seen animal-like DNA tucked into a viral genome that normally only infects bacteria.
Boy, the mind could go wild